Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we're continuing our second annual Halloween Horror Month with a little pick from Chris called Freddy vs. Jason. Chris, fill us in.
Well, as most people know, that there are the slasher icons, Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees of the Nightmare on Elm Street and the Friday the 13th franchises, respectively. In the 80s, they were just churning out one after another of these guys' movies. You know, body counts getting bigger.
Grindhouse style.
Yeah, fucking blood everywhere and body parts flopping around, titties.
Yes.
There were titties, especially in the Friday the 13th ones.
Yeah.
And like it was always like kind of like right there on like the tip of the tongue. Just like right there. Like, can we see them fight? You know, we just want to see them go toe to toe. Never happened because they were part of two different production companies, so like they could never really get the rights right. But then I want to say in the early 90s,
right around the time that Nightmare on Elm Street was winding down.
Yeah, New Line Cinema, who owned Nightmare on Elm Street, was starting to become a really big, legitimate production company. Whereas, like, Nightmare on Elm Street was really what put them on the map because they weren't really anything before then. Then they picked up Nightmare on Elm Street, and that started getting them lots of money. By the time
Ninja Turtles,
yeah. By the time you hit like the end of the 80s, they actually were getting like legit movies, not just slasher movies, Unfortunately, I can't remember the production company that had Friday the 13th, but they were dying. So they started selling off all of their rights, and New Line picked up Friday the 13th. So now, in the early 90s, you're like, oh shit, they're both owned by the same company. They can finally fucking fight. And it took them like almost 20 years.
Well, they teased it really hard at the end of Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, Jason gets dragged down to hell, and his mask is sitting there, just on the dirt. And then you see Freddy's gloved hand come up and grab the mask and pull it back down, presumably to hell. And everyone's like, oh, does that mean they're finally going to do it? And like I said, like I think it was something actually more like 10 years later, but like still like
it was like 96, 97 for Jason Goes to Hell, and this is what 2004 or 5.
Yeah, about there. So like it took him a long time to finally do it, and I want to say, in the interim we got Jason X.
Yeah, it was Jason X was made. The big reason to make Jason X was to remind audiences that Jason Voorhees was a thing, I guess.
And I want to say like it kind of came out of one of the original rough drafts for what Freddy vs. Jason could have been, but they were like, this doesn't really work as this isn't what we want to do for the fight, so let's just make a Jason movie. So we get Jason X, which, to be totally honest, probably my favorite of the classic Jason movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so ridiculous and so over the top.
Yeah, I've mentioned this on the show before. The more ridiculous Friday the 13th films are the ones I tend to enjoy the most.
I mean, he dunks a person's head in liquid nitrogen, freezes it, pulls it out, and slams it on the counter, and that's how he kills someone. He kills he kills holograms of, co-ed campers by beating them in a sleeping bag. With another sleeping bag.
That's his idea of a good time.
Yeah. And also there's, I want to say someone like lands on a giant drill bit and just kind of spirals down.
Yeah, but Jason X, yeah.
I mean, treat yourself. Watch it. If you want like a quote-unquote quality Jason movie, I'll go ahead and say it. Check out the Michael Bay remake, because that's actually like...
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's... I have my issues with it. Mostly, like, I don't like the idea of Jason taking a hostage, but, it's a decent movie overall.
I dug it.
Yeah. It's head and shoulders above a lot of the regular Friday the 13th movies.
I like that he has, like, the underground
the tunnel system and the bells and stuff.
Yeah.
With that stuff, like I said, like that's really, like, where my issue comes in for it being a Jason movie, because to me, that seems more like a Halloween kind of thing, because that's kind of what he does with Jamie Lee Curtis's character, because they're brother and sister. Spoiler. 30-year-old spoilers.
Close to 40.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know, right? But so finally we get them actually fighting in this movie, and I gotta say, like Jason X, like I said, is like one of my favorites from the classic Friday the 13th series for it being over the top. This one is actually my favorite Jason movie overall. Like more than the Michael Bay one, more than like part 3 that's shot in 3D, and the first one where he wears the mask, more than Takes Manhattan.
Jason Lives is pretty cool.
Yeah. But like, then again, I'm also a Freddy guy, and I love the fact that this movie is kind of a Freddy-centric story. Like it's Freddy first Jason, but Freddy is the one that's doing everything, and he just like kind of
It's easier
kidnaps Jason
to kind of have it be his movie too.
Yeah.
Because obviously he can spit back at you.
Exactly. He can talk.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Although I would love like a Dances with Wolves Jason movie, just like 3 hours of like silence.
He's just walking along, just shuffling across Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah,
Like-
watching Buffalo. Kevin Costner's there.
I'd be first in line to see that movie.
I mean, that
Oh yeah.
probably be pretty good if you could pull it off right.
Now, before we get this thing underway,
Yes. It's my hands rubbing together in excitement.
Mm-hmm.
teams,
Yes.
who is, with a hearty say of I, if you are Team Freddy Krueger.
As I mentioned.
Yeah, so it's me and Chris. Hearty round of ayes, and I guess by process of elimination, but whatever. If you're Team Jason Voorhees.
Aye.
I mean, they could have been Team Human.
Yeah. Yeah.
Team Victim.
Yeah. This is cannon fodder.
Nah.
Team
outside
Tits.
Yeah.
Outside-
Team Catherine Isabella's tits.
outside of Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees,
Yeah.
all the way.
Also, this movie has Catherine Isabella in it, who is one of my favorite screen queens.
Yeah.
She's a Canadian actress who was in this series called Ginger Snaps that I was showing the guys earlier. It's a werewolf movie. It's the first one's actually really well done, really clever, and it's Canadian. She's the daughter of one of the producers from the original X-Files series, actually.
Interesting.
And she was like a bit part in a bunch of episodes, but then like I want to say in like season 4 or 5, she actually was like a main character. And I'm pretty sure it's the one where the trees are coming to life and sucking people down into the ground with the roots.
Oh, like witches.
Yeah.
Pledged is pledged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Emily Perkins, the girl that plays her sister in Ginger Snaps, is a main character in one of the episodes with the Nephilim, the angel babies.
Right. But, yeah.
But that's X-Files.
Yeah. Back to Freddy vs. Jason. Without much further ado, let's get
now that we've
this.
spent almost 10 minutes on this intro.
Yeah. Let's get this grudge match underway.
Yeah, so we are watching the Blu-ray version, but you should be fine with whatever version you're watching, because as far as I'm aware, there are no special editions or anything like that. So we've got the movie all set up, ready to go. The counter's at 0. I will give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Also, I'd like to add that we're sitting here in the dark watching this, just to make it that much more spookier.
If you hear screams of a little girl, I apologize.
I think this is the first time we see Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Like, we see Robert Englund without the Freddy Krueger makeup in New Nightmare, but this is the first time we see him sans Freddy makeup.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're exactly right. Because in New Nightmare, he plays both Robert Englund and Freddy Krueger and Demon Krueger, whatever the hell I think it's just Demon Krueger.
Yeah.
Now, how many times have they actually retconned Freddy's
Origin?
Yeah.
Actually, surprisingly, they've done a pretty good job of staying true
Yeah.
to the original origin.
Yeah. They'll expand on
Yeah.
it.
Well, 'cause
But they never actually retconned it like they did with Jason.
Was there ever? Because I could have sworn there was one where it was like Freddy actually wasn't the guy, or he was like. It was not like he was.
In
like,
Freddy's Revenge.
Freddy's Revenge. He like possesses a kid as opposed to like attacking them in their sleep.
Well, no, I thought like the idea that like Freddy wasn't the one, like he was like the scapegoat or something.
No,
it was like
not.
in one of the films.
Unless you're referring to maybe New Nightmare, where they were like, Freddy is based on a demon, and then
there goes Johnny Depp. Say hi. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah,
that's a whole.
I love the greatest hits of the two in the beginning. You know.
Yeah.
Freddy and Jason.
There's Dream Master. There's
Dream Warrior.
Commentary now available.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, it's so good.
You know who wrote a treatment for a Nightmare on Elm Street film in the 90s?
Who?
Peter Jackson.
Oh. Back when he was strictly a horror movie.
Yeah, coming off like Brain Dead and stuff.
And Dead Alive. Or yeah.
There's also a fan Ghostbusters film that has
I've seen that.
the Ghostbusters going up against Freddy.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team Tits.
Is that why you're Team Jason? Because you have a much greater probability of seeing titties in a Jason movie?
It's one of the factors I take into account.
It's not a bummer.
If anything, it's a plus.
But that's all some of those Friday the 13th movies have.
Again, not a bummer.
Hey, man. Attack in the positive column is still attack in the positive column. She forgot her pants.
Kind of reminds me of the beginning of Scary Movie.
Oh my god, we get it, Jason, you vape.
Yeah,
I just hate it when vapors just blow smoke right in your face.
Yeah. It's like they're dicks or something.
50-50.
I mean, as in they are douchebags, not like they're throwing their dick. Well, I mean, it kind of has like throwing their dicks in my face. Like that gif of the girl with the hot dogs being thrown at her. Look it up, kids. Oh, thank God it's just a tree.
I remember when I saw this in theaters with my buddy Chris, another Chris. When that scene happened, we both turned to each other and we did the da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
Oh, God, this was so fucking metal where she just starts talking to him.
Mm-hmm. You know the helmet's based off a Red Wings helmet? Hockey goalie mask?
No, I didn't know they had specific versions.
Well, the prop guy on the day when they decided we were going to use it, he was a Red Wings fan.
Mm.
That isn't Betsy Palmer, is it?
No, I don't think so. I remember being like, is this the same woman? You know, or you know, like looking up who it was. She does such a good fucking job, though. This, oh my God. Like, seriously, how could you not love this as a Jason fan? Like, just seeing this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, this just gets understands Jason Voorhees better than any of the Friday the 13th
Yeah.
movies. No, I think the big controversy with this film is that...
Kelly Rowland is in it.
No, I was going to say that it's not Kane Hodder
That's right. Yeah.
as Jason Voorhees.
Ken Kersinger.
Give me that new metal!
Oh my god, I have this soundtrack.
Sick riff, bro.
Yeah.
It's Paula
You know-
Shaw.
You know, Blockbuster's headquarters
Damn.
was on Elm Street in
Oh, was it?
Texas. Yeah.
Nice.
I probably did know that. Ah, there she is, Catherine Isabel.
Oh wait,
There's-
that's who you're talking
Look,
about?
Yeah.
there's
Oh, I
Kelly
was talking
Rowland.
about somebody else.
Oh,
I was talking about her.
oh, she's great too. Jaw.
It is, in fact, really stank.
Stank.
Catherine Isabel originally auditioned for the role of Laurie, the main girl, but Robert Englund was like, you know, she's a great actress, but she just excels in the role of Gib is her character's name, like that kind of like
Hey, fuck you.
like she does.
Don't
so,
smoke, kids.
Yeah.
She does so well in this kind of role.
Douchey Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Jason Ritter? Or
No.
no, I'm sorry. Jason Ritter's the
Yeah, he'll show up.
Yeah. And he ain't douchey.
sorry. All these white kids look the same.
He's not John Ritter. Or Jason Ritter.
I mean, he's not John Ritter either.
Yeah. When we were young. Just
We
like
are
a
young.
gentleman. Just
Ugh.
like you imagine when. Email.
Mhm.
Oh, wait.
Send you an electronic mail.
Oh,
AIM.
It's fine. My mother confuses text messaging and email all the time.
oof.
My father can still call GChat, Facebook chat, whatever he calls it, chatter. Just chatter. Whatever it is, just chatter. Are you on Chatter? Yes, Dad. I'm on Chatter.
Cheddar?
Oh, I hope he dies first. It's been a while since I've seen this film, so I don't
Jesus.
remember the order in which all of them die.
Neither do I.
I'm actually trying to remember if this kid does die. I feel like he just gets forgotten about.
That's the same thing
That's
in these
even
movies.
worse than a horror movie.
Right?
That's a worse fate.
Might as well die off screen.
Douchey Tom Cruise has one of my favorite Jason deaths,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I hope
Although
he
I-
I love the way that Catherine Isabel is probably my favorite death in this movie, though.
I don't remember. Do I remember hers? I don't remember.
Oh, that is smooth as shit.
Rad.
And then I'll send you an electronic mail. The beers are ready. I like you.
Wow, way to really like hit the nail on the hammer.
Yeah.
What?
As Chris likes to always say, exposition.
Yeah, right. Does he die here?
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
They should have sent an electronic mail. Get there faster.
No, wall of messages is so much more convenient.
Hey, it's my face. What's the thing
MySpace?
from the thing from the league? The
Facebook?
the offline social media.
My face? Is that what it is?
I think something like that.
They have a thing called Facebook when they're on Facebook, obviously, because
Yeah.
you can't.
No, it's the thing that yeah, get it, Catherine Isabel.
Is that what these hip cool kids are calling massaging this day?
That's how I massage the ladies.
Heavy petting.
It sounded like
Yeah.
Sam playing Super Mario Brothers. God, you're such a douchey Tom Cruise.
Hairy like a fucking bear, too.
Hungry like the wolf.
I hope he dies at the exact same time as that other douche nozzle.
Not the exact same time, but
It's
Soon
a
enough.
classic death scene.
So the one caveat that Catherine Isabel has is that she doesn't do nudity, so this is a body double.
I'm okay
in
with
case
that.
anyone cares.
Body doubles gotta get work, too.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, Josh.
Yes.
That's
Slayer.
pretty fucking metal.
And it gets even more metal.
Yeah.
I remember watching a special feature on how they did this. Spill your beer, bro.
Yeah. You didn't know that was one of those ergonomic beds, did you?
I approve of this shit.
Yeah, right?
masturbating.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blood for masturbation.
No, it's all cherry
It's not
syrup.
enough.
Hey, babe, can I get another beer?
Babe, you know I don't like it when you fold me in half after. Oh, and Catherine Isabel has a great line coming up here. Sorry.
Someone remember what that actor's name is? It's escaping me at the moment.
Oh, the cop?
Yeah, the one who first arrived.
Every time I watch this, I have to look it up because I feel the same way.
I almost thought that was Powers Booth. I
Yeah.
almost got really excited. But
Almost.
It's not Powers.
No, but that person's very recognizable, though.
Yeah, I've seen him in basically as cops and other things.
Lachlan Monroe.
And apparently, blonde highlights are a requirement of rookie cops.
Mid 2000s, dude.
Oh.
Mid 2000s.
2003 to be specific.
Yeah.
2003, all rookie
I used to frost
cops
my hair too, bro.
require frosting.
Oh.
You could have been a cop.
Yeah.
Hey, the guy that I just said. I've already forgotten his name.
This guy.
Lachlan. Yeah, this guy. He's in 12 Rounds 3 with Dean Ambrose, WWE superstar Dean Ambrose.
Seems about right. He usually plays bit roles and things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's in Tomorrowland as Uncle Anthony.
You done it now.
I love the way that they do the dreams in this movie.
Yeah, as I mentioned, like on the show and in the Dream Warriors commentary, the big draw for me with Freddy was always the nightmare sequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that was detracted for me is that he was so much gorier than like Jason
Yeah.
and his killings. He was more visceral, more.
Well,
I mean, Jason's not going to rip open his shirt and have the souls of the children he killed.
Fair enough.
printed on his
Yeah,
He's
or-
not going to take a kid's veins out of his arms and legs and
no, it's
walk him with a, like a marionette.
I,
He's
Yeah,
not going
thanks for
to-
putting that mental image in
Nice.
my head, Chris.
He's not going. Yeah. He's
No,
not
I
gonna,
turned away from that.
Yeah, I know. I
Rightfully so.
Yeah. He's not going to force feed a woman their own intestines.
Yeah.
He's not going to turn into a worm and try to eat Patricia Arquette. Although, why wouldn't you?
I feel like that's well deserved, though.
Thomas Jane would. And Nicolas Cage. They both were married to her for a time.
She come with a warning manual or something?
Nicolas Cage?
Should. That's fucking metal. Basically, this movie is metal.
If the new metal wasn't a giveaway.
Yeah. Especially. What else has this girl been in? She seems like she would have been like a great like discount Brittany
Murphy?
yeah, discount Brittany Murphy. Oh, hey, she's in The Devil's Advocate.
The Immortal Rhyme.
Mm.
Yeah, there's just something scarier about Freddy.
For me, it was always the fact that
Yeah.
I can't control my dreams.
Yeah, Jason's just a thug in a hockey mask. An immortal thug in a hockey mask.
I think it probably depends more on what you're more terrified of.
I am afraid of sleeping.
Apparently not thugs. In hockey masks, anyway.
Well,
All I gotta do is outrun him. You
I
can't
think it
outrun a
takes.
dream.
I
Oh,
I
this
think
is
it
where
takes
the other
dreaming
douche dies.
first to be afraid of Freddy.
That was Nicolas Cage 101.
I do respect that out of him, though.
Oh, she was in 6 episodes of Entourage. In-
Poor girl.
Oh.
She used to date Eric Connolly's character. Or not Eric Connolly's character. E. Played by Kevin Connolly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you were gonna date one of them,
I'd prefer it to be E.
You're not a turtle man, Josh?
Oh, God, no.
not even New Turtle, who's in love with Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. I'd run Turtle the fuck over.
No shit. The guy, Jerry Ferrera, that played Turtle,
Yeah.
used to date Katie Cassidy from Arrow.
Ooh.
She's moved on to greener pastures, right?
Well, they're not dating
Greener.
anymore.
Greener pastures.
Hey, it's Jurassic Park all over
Oh,
again.
this. I love this. That was actually inspired by a gag that they wanted to do in one of the earlier Nightmare movies, but the CGI wasn't up to snuff, and they couldn't do it without CGI, so like they ended up scrapping it. So then, like, that was one of the cool things that these guys, that wrote this did. They went and researched stuff, from the earlier movies. Like, they actually, like, tried, put some effort.
I think, is Weston Hills the same one from Dream Warriors?
Oh, that probably. I don't know for a fact though.
I wonder if Larry Fishburne still works here.
No, he's dead.
No, he survives.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. It was a year ago. I haven't watched it since. something about that TV makes it look too old to work with a remote.
Yeah. Also, why is there the local news station code Krueger?
It's a little gag.
Well, I know, but
But it does seem ill-advised for within the universe.
Yeah, a town trying to keep it under wraps.
Yeah. By the way, yes, it was first introduced in Dream Warriors.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's also in Nightmare 5: The Dream Child.
I do like those little
Continuity
nods.
checks.
Yeah.
Easter eggs, really.
Yeah. So again, the writers did their research. They didn't just throw this together.
Yeah. Well, then this doesn't feel like a cheap cash in.
Yeah.
I've always dug that about this
Yeah.
film.
Oh, and
Feels
there's
like a
your
high
Ritter, by the way.
budget cash in.
To be fair, so is Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Touche, salesman. Touche.
I'm an Uno guy.
Only because you said please.
He's gonna come back and shove the cards up your ass.
Institution. No suicidal tendencies. All right.
No.
I just wanted a Pepsi, man. When I was working at Blockbuster, I worked with a guy that looked just like dude's older brother that's in the picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was.
He was he on Titus?
He's been in a couple things that I know you've seen. Let me open up IMDb again so I can remind myself.
He was
But
on
yeah.
some comedy show on Fox. I could have sworn. I could have sworn it was Titus.
That guy, the butt,
No,
or his
the
brother.
the older brother in the photo, the one that looks like he's been in other shows.
Whoa. It's Zach Ward from Toronto. He was in Transformers 2007.
I could have sworn I recognized him from something else.
Well, he has quite the extensive. He's been in plenty of movies.
Oh no, he played one of the he played Nikolai in Resident Evil 3.
Yes. He was also in an episode of Breakout Kings.
Speaking about breaking out,
Oh, he was also in 2 episodes of Dollhouse, the future episodes.
oh nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was in Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Was he a Terminator?
I can't remember. His character's name was Wells, and he was only in 1 episode.
Doesn't that lamp look like a TARDIS?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, it's not, but sure. This is a neat effect. I feel like they cast him just to make that effect. Because he already kind of has like a similar face to Robert Englund.
Please drink your juice.
What a great father. Jesus.
Hi.
To be fair, they weren't really stabbed to death. They were like just straight up decapitated.
Tomato. Stabbing, decapitation.
Yeah, Kelly Rowland's gonna lay it down for us, though.
This is Kelly Rowland's acting reel right there.
Who debuted in Halloween Resurrection? That wasn't Busta Rhymes.
I was about to say Busta Rhymes. Oh my god!
Doesn't this
that
kid look like
fucking
John
kid.
Cusack?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say Miles Teller.
Oh, John Cusack and Miles Teller. Fuck.
And produce Good Guy Sweater Vest.
Yeah.
That hurts. It's Chris Marquette. Just in case anyone's curious.
Yeah, that's what I said. Good Guy Sweater Vest.
Discount
Jay?
Jay.
Yeah. No, totally.
He gets pretty far in this movie, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. About as far. Actually, yeah, he gets almost the whole way.
Although his dream sequence is pretty hilarious, if memory serves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Katie Sackhoff is in Halloween Resurrection,
Say what?
Oh yeah.
and Tyra Banks.
Just remember, it's canon. Busta Rhymes better than Mike Myers.
Wonder how much he paid to have that in the movie.
For me,
I'll
As
be
the
in the
ca-
movie if I can kick his ass.
Yeah, basically.
for me, the original Michael Myers series is 1, 2, H2O, and the first 15 minutes of Resurrection, and then the rest of it is fanfic.
I accept that.
Thank you. He looks like Chris Pontius. He was like, yo, all right, first you're going to scare her, and then I'm going to fucking come in like a pimp. They planned that when they were escaping.
Yeah, what was the plan? Did they like split up and look for her?
I'm telling you, they were like, yo, we're going to make a sick entrance, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Bruh.
Good thing I've got all my clothes ready.
They're gonna say they're gonna find clothes, infiltrate the high school.
It's not that hard.
Well, maybe back then.
Come on, Jack, let's
I
go.
mean- I mean, this was a post-Columbine America. It should have been a lot harder.
Shut the fuck up.
She's in a coma. That's why she's in the school nurse's office.
In the smallest bed possible.
Yeah. Like, what was the plan here? And does Kelly think that they... I don't know her character's name, but does Kelly Rowland think that, like, they know how long you're going to be unconscious when you're unconscious?
At a school nurse's office, I'd hope so.
That's what I recognize Monica Keena from. She was a regular on Undeclared for all one season.
Ah.
That thing was a show.
It was a good show.
What show?
Undeclared.
There's some boobs for you, boys.
It's all pictures of Beyonce. You won't be successful outside of Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
This is the most you're going to get.
Not at our school.
Harassment and violence, not at our school.
Is that what it says? I thought it was saying Coca-Cola, not at our school.
Right above the Coca-Cola machine.
Yeah. I'm thinking we should start Wild Boys.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
We should steal a cop car. Kind of runs like Taylor Lautner.
Bella. Open it. Open it. It's like in Batman 89.
You know this is from like before 2005 because they're actually using the microfiche.
That was a scene.
Hey, man, he's a Ritter.
One of the few remaining ones.
Whoa. Too soon, man.
At least he's not in a wheelchair in this.
It's not really how you treat disease anymore.
It's a interesting book.
Well, I'm sure that's how the CDC would handle it.
Quarantined. Oh.
Way to go, Chris.
I know buzzwords. Look at that fucking shaggin' wagon, man. Clearly that's not a real black light, because otherwise that van would be lit up. Or clearly it's an ineffective shaggin' wagon.
Or they just clean up really well afterwards, and that's why there is the black light.
Fuck, this fucker's going to spread like the plague, man.
Hey.
Shit got real.
Yes.
Yes.
I've known her since I was 14. Maybe it's the Hypnotoad pill that they take. Hypnosil, but whatever. So he's asking him to hold on for one more day. No? Jesus. Oh.
I'm so happy that this party goes south.
It's one of the most metal moments in the whole movie. Coming up.
Tell me, Sam, what's your favorite moment of this party?
When everything goes south.
Jethro! And they like light up Freddy.
Oh.
Or Jason.
Jason, he's just like walking through. That's
Yeah.
like the most metal part, man.
This has to be like fucking catnip for Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Bunch
Oh, yeah.
of drunk teens partying in a cornfield away from like most of civilization. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. Jason's got a huge non-functioning
Does he
boner
play
right now.
javelin with that thing? Please tell me he does.
He kind of does. Look at her. She's feeling it. She's like, I don't care that like 3 people that I know have died in the past 24 hours.
Ah, Monica Keene. Why'd you have to go date Ed Furlong?
Good question.
Wow, Kelly Rowland. Way to be a cun. Granted,
A cun?
cun.
Attila the cun?
Yeah.
She doesn't qualify for the full word.
I'm just going to see her next. But at the same time, this guy's kind of a fucking like prick too.
I think outside of Monica Kenna, none of the teen characters are like... And Jason Ritter. None of the teen characters are awesome.
I don't know. This guy here, you know, low rent Jason is, or
Jay.
Jay, thank you, isn't too bad.
You're right. He's all bad.
Generic techno music, generic techno music, generic techno music.
Should have used electronic mail.
Should have gotten down that AOL instant messenger. Or the ICQ. Anyone remember that? No? That's probably fine.
Nobody knows Dick.
But they don't because nobody knows.
And when you don't know, and you know,
You still don't know?
tell to Notorious B.I.G.
Let's go get our anuses lifted up to the heavens.
A lady after my own heart.
This fucking dude.
Was that Guy Fieri?
Fucking Christmas tree from
Garnish
Man?
with raisins.
Running Man.
Yeah,
Do you see him go out?
kind of. Not really.
Damn it.
But he deserves it. He fucking deserves it. He's like other than like being like a dickbag,
I'm gonna
like that guy, he's the first one that really deserves to die because he tries to rape Catherine Isabel.
Yeah.
You'll see in like 2 minutes.
Please have Mel Gibson show up, have a science crossover.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Swing away.
Prepare for an ass whooping. This came out around the same time too, right?
Yeah,
Signs.
yeah, because that came out while I was working at Blockbuster.
Like
which
Both
was-
2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have happened. Missed opportunity.
Come on, Mel.
I think you're blaming the wrong guy for that.
Nope. Look at that fucking Zolly shot for Catherine Isabel.
Excuse me.
That metal is your erection.
Yeah. Fucking raver Sting here. Or raver Billy Idol.
Or
Kinda
Guy
like-
Fieri.
Yeah. I was thinking Rufio myself.
Yeah.
The classic set piece for Freddy.
Yep.
It's all got to be variations of the Boiler Room.
Mm-hmm.
The Boiler Room starring
Vin Diesel.
thank you.
And Giovanni Ribisi.
Vin Diesel with hair, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
a great shot.
Yeah. One perfect shot.
Come on, Jeff. I'm going to be sending you a shitload of screenshots from this.
Mostly boobs.
Well, yeah. Well, I always do that. Like the Monday that we post whatever commentary,
It's good.
I'll personally send them one and be like,
They
"Yo."
did one of my favorite moments recently from I don't know if I'm sure you saw because we follow him, but from Superman the movie when Baby Kal-El's lifting the truck. Dre?
You forgot
Forgot about Dre.
Is fear.
I feel like
Him
that was a
himself.
trailer moment.
Yeah.
Fall-
Oof.
Falls into a vat of chemicals.
Becomes the Joker.
Yeah.
God, you think you got enough glow sticks there? Like even the kids that come to transit aren't like that nuts. But yeah, so here's how he earns his death.
Yeah. I would have loved it, though, if Freddy had just witnessed her just eating it and just been like, well, shit.
Well.
The reason I like Jason is because there's no bullshit. You know, he just gets the job done.
There's a bit more suspense to Jason, too.
Well, yeah, because he's, standing.
Freddy likes to play with his food.
Not to mention he's also fueled by fear.
Yeah, so he's like, give me fuel.
Give me fire.
Give me that which I
Actually-
desire.
He would probably
Boom!
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Actually, he probably would not want you to give him fire.
He's had his fill of that.
Yeah. Ooh. Money shot.
Yes.
So there's your javelin.
Kind of screams like Wayne Knight in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Probably the same soundbite.
Yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah. Discount Jack Black here. Have you ever said that while drinking? Actually, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But it's because of this movie.
I will now.
Yeah.
I have, but only when drinking Everclear.
No, I say it when I'm drinking like Jack. It's weird.
What was it? Oh, Sam, we were watching the Keith Richards documentary. You drink hard liquor?
God.
Thank God.
You think the director was like, no, douche it up more.
Yeah.
We
would.
need to not like you.
Oh,
I would. Where did he get the tiki torch?
Yeah, seriously.
don't question it. Just acknowledge it.
This, fucking D&D shit right here.
This is Witch Hunter starring Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
You're
Flame
being
sword.
hunted.
Yeah.
And I love the bird's eye view that they give in a second.
This part's
A
so
very
awesome.
lost world, yeah.
Yeah. Stay out of the high grass.
I think now that I'm watching this, if I have to blame
Yeah.
it on, if I have to blame it on one thing, it's that weird kind of like music video effect,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
They should have fucking shot it at high frame rate. But this.
Split.
There's your javelin, Josh.
Touchdown!
Clearly had a mouthful of fake blood.
Oh, the
entire
entire
run.
time. Just the strong silent type.
Just like me.
Gotta admire that.
Yeah. Jason.
Oh my god, if I could be anyone in this movie, it would be one of those guys. This is an amazing shot. Look at it. Not yet. There.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this was a fucking trailer shot.
That's how I drink my beer.
You take a keg and hit it with a machete.
Yep. Now, never mind all the other dead bodies, just that one in particular.
The one that you care about.
Yeah, none of these guys all fucking. There he goes.
Just one of the guys that clearly has like a fucking jet in his chest and just...
Yeah.
These guys
Squibs.
Yeah.
all
This
look
is
like,
how you know that they're at like crazy who cares about authority because they got the Crimson Ghost Misfits sticker hanging from there.
Crimson Ghost. Yeah.
Oh, it's straight from the underground.
Who would have thought he was into NWA?
Not
Again,
I.
We knew that because of the Misfits thing hanging there. That's why they don't like authority. Granted, I think we all like the Misfits.
How can you not believe she's dead? Half of your other friends are dead. It's clearly a numbers game. Hey.
Well, numbers aren't her strong suit.
You miss all the home runs you don't swing at. So swing away, Jason.
You miss what 100% of the shot you never take.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky quoted by Michael Scott. My favorite Office moments.
God, all that van needs is like pussy wagon what's the pinstriped on the back or airbrushed. Yeah, fucking airbrush it. Did he laugh?
Yeah. Nervous laugh.
He's laughing again. But I accidentally went in your mom's room. I'm Liam Neeson from Taken.
Don't touch Otto.
That's usually what I say when I see girls get picked up by Lex Luthor at the bar. You can't trust him, don't go home with him.
Does he actually have a success rate?
No. But again, you miss all the shots you don't swing at. Can't you see that I love you?
Can't you see? Dad, I love you.
Get away from her, you bitch. Wait, what?
Yeah.
We should watch the Alien movies at some point. They're making another one.
Neil Blomkamp is.
That's right. And James Cameron is trying to make his Alien 3.
And Prometheus 2 goes into principal photography early next year.
Oh wait, no, maybe the not Blumkin. God damn it. The guy that you just
Ridley
said.
Scott?
No.
Neil Blomkamp?
Yeah, I think that's James Cameron's Alien 3, like quote unquote.
Because it does negate Alien 3 and Resurrection.
Yeah. And Michael Biehn.
Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
Remember when he goes out hard in
rumored to be
Tombstone?
I've
Yeah.
been meaning to rewatch Tombstone. I haven't seen that in like 20 years. Even if it hasn't been out for 20 years.
It's been out for longer than 20 years, I think.
30?
No,
That's
I mean
one I
early
need to
90s, I
own.
feel
Like
like.
22.
Yeah.
So not way longer than 20 years. It rains a lot on Elm Street. Jesus.
Every time I'm going to enter a room now, I'm just going to, God damn it!
And plow through the door. It's going to cost a lot of money.
Burn, baby, burn. There's a Batman Returns reference.
Yeah. Well, she's dead.
What we didn't see is he did it to like 3 other people. Shit!
Sorry.
You're not her.
God, what is he, sick? He's looks like he's on death's door.
I turned into a Martian. Whoa.
No, I think he tried borrowing her mascara.
Well, maybe he's born with it. Wait, is that hair? Whatever.
This guy goes out pretty hard.
Pretty fucking badass.
Yeah. Somebody wake me up.
I swear he also was on the show Titus.
He might have. I didn't go through his entire IMDb. And Titus was a while ago.
Oh, I remember
One of my roommates in
shit.
college was all about Titus.
We get it, who's ever behind the door, you vape.
Yeah.
Or not?
It's a very spacious bathroom.
No, you're better than that.
No. This is why I never walk around barefoot anymore. What happens in this in a minute? Hey, that's how Elizabeth Bathory kept her skin young. Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's kiss.
Where did he get the smudges on his face? And Freddy Krueger has kissed a victim before to kill them. One of my favorite deaths in the series, actually. He's like, let's suck face. And like kisses this girl and then just sucks everything out of her body until she's just a lifeless sack of skin.
Yeah, just a husk.
I want to say it's Nightmare 6? 5 or 6.
Yeah, sounds about right.
5 and 6 kind of blend together for me.
Yeah. For me, 4 and 5 kind of blend together.
Ooh, fucking metal.
Freddy's back.
Ha, get it? Because it's on his back.
Hey, look! They for some reason they're like, we need to have a picture of the highlighter man, just in case people forget.
Remember, he died?
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes ago.
I just got done circling murder a bunch of times in all these pieces of paper, so we know it's bad.
The thing is, they kind of don't act like they're aware of Jason.
Well,
I don't think they even realize
ignore
it.
This scene is all about how they're like, no, we know who it is. Fucking,
Yeah.
There's no one else involved.
They don't even acknowledge that Jason's a thing. Except for this podunk
It's
idiot.
W. It's W.
Oh, shit. Well, this is 2003, man. It was a different time.
Sir, your cigar looks like a giant penis.
That's about
Is
the
that
only
why you
thing he
keep it in
does
your mouth?
understand.
Looks like that small town from First Blood.
Indeed.
Same place.
They have the
There's
worst
a lot
luck.
of blood spilled.
Sprite.
Coca-Cola.
And this looks like the basement set they used for,
That 70s show?
thank you.
What if, as the camera was turning, Ritter had to keep turning the bottle so we could see it was Sprite?
I was hoping that he would. Like, he kind of did. Because as
Yeah.
soon as it came around,
He took a sip.
yeah.
You got a cop.
Rogue cop.
Yeah.
The frosted tips lets you know that he's streetwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, next, he's gonna turn the chair backwards before he sits down.
Yeah, let's rap, gang.
Let's solve our problems with skateboarding.
Anybody have any reefer?
I've got my rollerblades, or just blades if you prefer.
Ooh, okay, Brink.
I hope Kevin Smith saw this and was like, the fuck?
Man, look at Kelly Rowland's hair. She's got that fucking zebra shit going like nuts.
Was she still in Destiny's Child at this point? Or is this kind of like her, like, I'm gonna, now that
I feel
Beyonce's moved on?
Yeah, because I feel like Beyonce's first solo album came out like right around this time.
Ugh. Sorry. I remembered that line and I was like, what a waste. I'm going to be Mr. Fantastic in a little while.
Me and Whiplash.
You think he sees those movies and he's like, I could have fucking done that. That could have been me.
Yeah. What's she doing with her
Whoa.
hands? What is she doing with her hands?
That doesn't turn you on? Clearly it's working on Mr. Ritter here. Does he just walk around with duct tape?
If it's not real.
It's like Dennis always has the duct tape.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ravioli. Maggots.
Scriptwriter pulled that out of his ass.
Yeah.
Got him.
That was the best delivery of that line.
That was unreal.
Someone give that woman an Oscar.
Oh shit.
Oh,
all
the
the cool
internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be sure to type in the URL.
Don't forget to type in http://. Ah, good thing I have a key card.
Fat Rob Halford. Or out of shape Rob Halford.
Clearly, this isn't where the drugs are. Shh. No. What about a Silent Bob break, huh?
Yeah.
My doobie that's clearly lit needs to be lit.
I don't know why this reminded me of this, but remember in the Friday the 13th remake when that one guy goes to the shed and Jason's there and he turns around and he sees him, he goes, and he gives him the hockey stick. He's like, I think this is yours.
Remember in Jason X where they're like, it's okay, he just wanted his machete back.
Yeah.
And then he kills like 5 at once.
Jason X. I remember that was one of those days when after like a long shift at Blockbuster, I just went home. It was like, like 1 in the morning.
Guy died off screen.
Yeah. And just threw on Jason X and enjoyed life.
Mm.
Although, like I've said, my favorite Jason moments in Jason Takes Manhattan. When he
With
kicks
the,
the stereo.
Yeah. I love...
Oh, this is big time trailer moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Hypnosil. You think Zack Snyder saw this movie and was like, that's what I need to do, color treatments. Because every scene of this movie is either very blue or very red. And it like depends on which bad guy it is that's attacking you, whether you're blue or red.
This is one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie.
Where he busts out his own bong
Yes.
out of nowhere. Even though clearly it's a hookah. Ugh.
And then it gets really creepy really fast.
Ugh.
Still creepier.
Which means Laurie and company walked straight past it. Ugh. There's some Freddy's Revenge shit right there.
I think that possession is only the second time we ever see him possess anybody.
Mm-hmm.
As we learned from Jason Lives, Jason can conduct electricity.
In fact, that's what causes him to live.
That's really what makes him supernatural.
Yes. Yeah, because before then he just never really got killed. Kind of like Michael Myers. He was just very impervious.
Hardy.
Yeah. But then, he actually becomes a zombie in Jason Lives. Because of the old Frankenstein method. Too bad that that drug wasn't dilute 1,000,000 to 1, because then we could have sang some Kiss off of my favorite Kiss album, Lick It Up. Is his name Freebird? Or are they saying Reefer?
I'm just going to assume it's Freebird.
I guess I could look it up.
Jason doesn't use doors.
He's just like Laurie's dad.
God damn it!
Freeberg.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey, it worked.
Ran a fucking horn. Fell asleep. Oh shit, we're still recording.
I think I found Gennaro. Yeah, me too.
I do like that we get to see Jason's nightmare.
Welcome to my nightmare, bitch. Which is a line they say 3 times in the third act. Jazz hands.
At this moment, do you think he realizes he's been played? Or he's just angry that Freddy took his mommy away?
Angry that Freddy took his mommy away.
I do give him enough credit to realize that he's been played, though.
Who wants a hug? This scene is the perfect what's comparison and contrast between Freddy and Jason. Yeah,
By
boom.
Their fine motor skills or how limber they are.
Well, the differences in their personalities
And their power sets, too.
Yeah.
Also,
Their
this
weaknesses.
this is the moment where Freddy is indisputably rocking the shit.
Yeah.
And by the end of the movie, you get fights where Jason is indisputably rocking that shit.
Oh yeah.
I love the hockey mask that has the claw marks on it, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
I love this. I'm a pinball wizard. Has to be a trick.
That really should have been playing during the movie.
It's not new metal enough.
But this here also proves that no matter how hard Freddy tries, he can't really stop Jason.
And vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of... Because in the dream world, Jason doesn't really stand much of a chance. It's when they're both in the real world that it's more even money.
But, right there, Freddy mentions, why won't you die?
Because they're both immortal.
Yeah.
Well...
Also, he's about to throw a little water into the equation.
Yeah. I mean, they both have their weaknesses, but I feel like Freddy outright can be defeated, as opposed to Jason's weakness.
Freddy, I think, can only be defeated when he's in the real world, though.
Here, you kind of just stop him for a little bit.
Well, he basically does until, what's her name? Monica Keena comes to the dream world. She's like, I'm going to bring Freddy out of it. And she does, but it's what saves Jason's ass.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets kind of fucking artsy. I mean, Freddy movies always kind of have that like element of artsy because like they're all in the dream world and they're clearly like...
You are right about the color saturation.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is right around the time that Dawn of the Dead came out.
Yeah, it came out either this year or the following year.
Yeah, and he's like, man, you know what I should have done with Dawn of the Dead? Color saturation.
But to be fair, it worked in his favor for that film.
Yeah, there was a lot of greens and oranges in that film.
But it's probably the Dawn of the Dead is probably the movie that had the least amount of color saturations of his movies.
That's such a brilliant touch.
Yeah. It is to be loved by you.
Baby
Jesus.
Chunks. Or no, not Chunks, Sloth.
Yeah.
A little. What do you think is the most underrated Nightmare film? Because everyone's like 1, 3, and New Nightmare. But which of the non-1, 3, and New Nightmare? I might have... For me, it's between Dream Master and Dream Child.
I think...
Probably Dream Master.
Yeah, I was going to say I think Dream Master. Probably be... But that one... is that the one... was that number 4?
Yes.
That was the biggest problem that one ran into was the fact that Patricia Arquette didn't want to return.
Yeah.
So they kind of had to suffer with a lower stock actress. Boob. I remember that effect looking a lot better in theaters. Hope you diluted it like you were supposed to.
Besties.
That's your one perfect shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, just the idea that it's not just like a fucking grudge match of a film. It also says quite a bit about both characters.
Yeah.
Particularly, I feel more so than Jason, because we already know the Freddy origin.
Yeah. The bag on the
I could
head.
have sworn Jason drowned in more modern times, so...
And, well, I mean, you figure the original...
This is also a but it's like a dramatization or whatever.
Yeah. But we never get a full on. But yeah, the original Friday the 13th was late 70s, so it would make sense that Jason's childhood would be like late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. When was the drowning first alluded to, though? Was it in the very first one?
Oh yeah.
But the thing about the first one is that he's not ultimately the killer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
Get the classic.
And that was actually the
ending.
first, that was actually the first instance of retconning, because in the first one he straight up dies in the drowning, and it's just his mother taking revenge.
Yeah, because
in the second one is the first time that they introduced the idea that Jason might have survived.
Baghead.
And potato sack Jason is taking revenge on all the kids for killing his mother, not for his drowning, but like he's just pissed off that they kill his mom. Cop out.
What a time to have asthma.
It is like the worst encouragement.
Yeah, I would have gone with, hey, you insulted me earlier in this film. This is what you get for that shit.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Fuck you, Josh. Ugh. I like how she's plugging her nose.
Inception.
And then it spends the rest of the movie crashing.
See ya.
it goes to Camp Crystal Lake, and Camp Crystal Lake's rotating.
Yeah. It's in the snow.
It's inspired by Honor Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
That's
here we
awesome.
get to see a little bit of Demon Freddy.
I don't remember this from Free Willy.
Look at that.
Look at the driver's the only one that doesn't look like he's got blood on his face.
Driver's always the one that survives. Yeah, we already know we're in Camp Crystal.
Yeah, I mean, how many times are they going to tell us now?
I'd figure one more for good measure.
Yeah, I do wish they hadn't done so much of that choppy motion.
Again, it makes it look like a new metal music video.
Which kind of what this whole movie was going for. Do you think she'll wake up if you get her naked?
Like nightmare duck face.
Yeah. The best part's coming up, man. Fuck you.
Her first death.
Is that the best part?
No.
Oh.
It's when they bring Freddy in the real world and the
There's
metal
number
starts
2.
playing. And he just starts fucking Freddy up.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, make mistakes and get messy.
USA.
Freedom!
dare you sully the stars and stripes, says Jason.
Yeah. Let me get you in the middle of this ring of fire.
Yeah.
So you can fall down, down, down.
While the flames get higher.
Yes. It's the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Discount Deftones? Sure.
Yeah. Or just Deftones.
Best Deftones. Oh, hear that squeal.
When he starts putting him through the windows. Oh
yeah.
man. So you get a horror boner.
Nice try.
Oh!
Yeah, he really likes throwing people against the walls in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That building isn't doing too well.
It's holding up surprisingly well.
They built him to last back in the day. What can I say?
Yeah.
Oh, I really love it when he starts throwing him around like a fucking rag doll.
Just smacked him in the face.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Miles Teller.
That's just what he looks like after he's been playing the drums a lot.
I need to hibernate. I need to hibernate for 11 years, and then I will be reborn as a jazz drummer.
And then Mr. Fantastic.
And then go back in
In one of
hibernation.
the worst Fantastic Four movies ever made.
You win
Which
some,
is to
you lose
say,
some.
A Fantastic Four movie.
Oh.
This guy's like the only guy that technically doesn't get killed by one of the slashers. I mean, yes, it's wounds that were given to him by Jason, but his final blow is just bleeding out.
Yeah, it isn't like an instantaneous.
And that's just him shitting himself.
It's like all those episodes of South Park.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're dead inside. I mean, in real life too. But
But no, that is how you know they're dead inside. They shit themselves.
This part, Ari, was great too.
No, this part is the worst.
No, because they're like, oh, well, is Jason the good guy? Is he going to help win the day?
Yeah.
And it's like, no. They don't give a shit about the fucking main characters.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, not that.
But then, Kelly Rowland's whole, monologue here, it's just stupid.
It is. But I like what happens at the end.
Yeah.
I like most of her performance.
Oh, true.
She gets what she deserves for her really horrendous monologue.
Yeah. She was also, the weakest member of Destiny's Child. Which is to say, not Beyonce.
I didn't even
So
realize.
it was a two-way tie.
Well, that says something.
Three-way, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That says something because I didn't even realize she was in Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Say her name, say her name.
When no one is around you.
Say, baby, I'll cut you.
This is Freddy's game.
Also, why is this scene still happening?
Right?
Because Freddy was waiting for this.
Ah.
Yay!
Did you see her wiggle when she hit the tree?
I like the way you move. I like the way you work it.
No diggity?
Give me that new metal.
That's what they've been giving you the entire movie.
I want more. I need my fix.
This is where we learn who's a real fan of the movie and who isn't. Jason Ritter wants to get the hell out. And she's like, no, I'm here for the fans. I want to watch this shit.
Just in case no one understood my dream sequence, let me spell it out for you. This is like watching, Yoda fight Count Dooku.
Or The Undertaker fighting anyone else.
Yeah. It's like The Undertaker fighting Shawn Michaels.
Are you cool with this being the last time we'll probably see Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger?
I feel like it's a good send-off.
You missed. Missed again.
Third time's a charm.
And fifth time.
Okay, maybe not.
There we go.
Ooh.
Fuck today.
Fucking Mondays,
The weird
man.
thing is that Freddy still seems to kind of have some of his powers, even in the real world.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he was able to get up there.
He kind of does in Dream Warriors, like with his like skeleton and the stuff he can do. There was a cut scene. I'm trying to figure out where it would have been with a love scene between Jason Ritter and Monica Keena.
Yeah.
You can see clips of it in Never Sleep Again.
Yeah. I want to say it's actually the end.
Oh, okay.
Like they're like, oh, happy ending, and then they like start to have a love scene, and then like Freddy pops out or something like that, and it turns out that it was a dream, not whatever. But then they went with just the Freddy wink,
Yeah.
which I think was better.
Also, the brother from Titus has more material.
Yeah, he was so good.
That's like Quantum of Solace.
Some would say the best Bond movie ever.
Not many, and certainly not Peter Travers, but
Statistically speaking, there's at least one.
oh yeah. Somebody really likes A View to a Kill.
What a wonderful view to a kill. Hey, somebody likes the original Casino Royale.
Yeah.
He's in this room.
Peter Sellers?
My mother? Boonk.
Well,
Lots of grunting by Krueger here. It's like watching anime. American dubbed anime.
Of course.
I don't think there's this much grunting in actual like Japanese anime.
They do this weird thing where
I
they
think it
like...
depends on the anime you're watching.
Yeah, they do this. Tend to do this weird thing in confrontational scenes where they'll grind their teeth in Japanese anime. They're like,
And the artery spray. They're all about the artery spray in this
Yeah.
movie.
I love that by the end of this fight scene, Freddy and Jason are using each other's weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Fingers. Sticky fingers.
Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Yeah, shit.
Oddly enough, kind of an allegory, an allusion to one of the first gags in Nightmare on Elm Street, where he cuts his fingers off to freak out. What's her name? The blonde girl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I doubt that it was like intentionally like, oh, let's pay homage to that, but it's still cool.
The squib work on this fight's amazing.
It's like that scene in Addams Family where Pugsley and Wednesday are doing the sword fighting thing,
Yeah.
and they cut each other's limbs off. Blinded by the knives. Wrapped up like a deuce.
Oh, it's like the Battle of Helm's Deep. She's about to blow the wall.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Didn't you see the end of Jason Goes to Hell?
Ooh.
Oh, hey, there's your Superman punch.
Yeah.
Or your kind of also reminds me of Takes Manhattan, where he punches a dude's head off. 'Cause
Yeah.
apparently he's got that power.
Yep.
I hope you've remembered to make a wish before he broke the collarbone there. And this is kind of the Superman Doomsday ending, where they just both kill each other. This girl really loves to run in slow motion.
Wouldn't you if you could?
If I had a rack like that. Sounded like a dinosaur roaring.
Yeah.
I'd give that landing a 7.
Yeah, it's no Butch and Sundance.
Butch and Sundance, the early years. From Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. If any of the listeners had no idea what I was talking about.
I do now.
Yeah, well, it's a quality movie.
It's on Netflix.
It's probably one of my favorite sequels of all time.
Yeah, it does more than Excellent Adventure. Excellent Adventure is like I don't mind Excellent Adventure, but there's something about Bogus Journey that just goes that extra mile.
And I like that it's not literally just a rehashing of everything that you saw in Excellent Adventure. You know, it's not just, oh, we got to go on another wacky adventure through time.
Different historical figures.
Yeah. Oh no, now we have to pass a history report in college. It was Freddy all along.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling Jason.
Speaking of which,
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your stay at Camp Crystal Lake.
Was that his?
here, this is yours.
I'm here to be knighted.
Please, like me.
He gave me a hand. My hand.
I now dub thee Sir Freddy Krueger. Blah!
Oh, is that the third time?
Yeah, that's the charm, though. Hit it again before the head falls on the ground. Knock it out of the park. Well,
It's like the ending of Jaws when you see the shark.
Yeah, it's roaring even though it doesn't have a body or a top half.
souvenir.
Thank you.
I have no eyes, so
Yeah.
why can you see my
Tell
eyes?
your sister you were right.
Good night, sweet prince.
AKA me.
Yeah, I rule.
Oh, all I wanted was his machete back.
Yeah.
Well, that's awfully polite of her.
It is his house.
This is my house. The counselors come in like a week later for the first day of camp, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Again? This really is the perfect way.
Maybe we should just stop opening this camp.
And
up.
it's all the cast
end
from
it.
Wet Hot
Yeah.
American Summer.
Yeah. It really is. Like, this is the only way that I would.
Yeah, the only way you could end the movie.
The only ending that I would have accepted. As huge
Because
as
it gives Jason's fans like, oh look, they fucking cut his head off, and then it gives Freddy fans like the last laugh. You know, just
yeah.
it's a perfect.
Yeah,
perfect ending.
the whole you can't stop my guy, and then everyone
Yeah.
else is like, well, you can't stop my guy either.
Yeah.
Although I feel like points wise, Jason probably wins that one
Oh, totally.
because he's still completely corporeal.
Yeah.
In fact, he even managed to regrow the fingers.
That's
lest
right.
he would have not
And his
been able-
eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, he's always kind of had this like Wolverine
Yeah.
regeneration ability.
And Freddy's just got to find his way back into Dreamland.
But yeah, that's Freddy vs. Jason, guys. Any thoughts now we've rewatched it for the
Always-
first time in a while?
It always feels shorter than it really should be.
Yeah.
It's a tight hour and a half.
Yeah.
And
That would
it's
do it.
very quickly paced.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, probably my second favorite Jason. Probably my second favorite Jason outing. Possibly third. Monica Keena, I love you.
Thank
Probably
God
second for me.
Thank God you're
Yeah.
not dating Eddie.
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
Boo.
She went on to do better things, which is to say, back to music.
Destiny's Child reunion.
Very briefly at that one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Again, it's probably my favorite Jason flick.
Mm-hmm. Yay, Catherine Isabel.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were totally talking about the different person.
Yeah.
The entire time.
I got him switched. Yeah.
I knew who I was talking about.
When I remember when you showed me the video, like the Ginger Snaps thing,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "That's cool. I don't see her anywhere on here, but
Oh.
maybe she's somewhere." So.
But yeah, man. So this has been another Geek Out commentary. We'll be back with another Halloween flick of one of our other choosings next week. But yeah, I hope you guys dug this one. We do. Rest in peace, Wes Craven. Thank you for giving us Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And whoever gave us Jason, decent job.
I'll give it to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks, Kevin Bacon.
But yeah, it's been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we'll be back next week.
Toodles.